crypto advocate Paul Atkins to head up the Securities Exchange Commission. Mr. Wonderful, otherwise known as Kevin O'Leary, joins me now. Kevin, looks to me like this is the Trump Bitcoin rally. Are you buying more or are you selling some?
I'm in a dilemma, Stuart. This move is
not financial
almost
advice.
unprecedented in how fast it's occurred, but it's not just Bitcoin. You've got some of the blockchain technologies that were just left aside for so long that have exploded to the upside. HBAR it went up 40, 50, 60% this week in anticipation of policy coming out of both the SEC and the CFTC. Institutions are talking about these technologies now in a way that they didn't because they never thought they'd come to fruition. And so the whole crypto community is trying to figure out what's next. We think Bitcoin is the granddaddy of allocation to sovereign wealth. And, you know, we're anticipating the SEC to put some rules out on this right after Trump takes over. So you've got a tremendous amount of demand here. Now, the challenge is most institutions have some regulatory boundaries. For example, no more than 5% in any one position or 21 or 20% in any one sector. And we're breaching those left and right 24/7 because we're having massive moves. And so the compliance departments are squeezing managers' heads every day trying to figure this out.
It's fascinating, but by the sound of it, you think it's going higher still, up and beyond 102,
Yes.
103,000. That's what it sounds like.
I don't think right now the charts have no resistance, so it's anybody's guess. I want to call out something that happened yesterday on your show regarding digital technologies that is a derivative of it, because I've been getting a ton of people sending me the link to that interview you did with Danielle Smith from Alberta, when she dropped that bomb that she has 200 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. That's all power. That's what that is, and that's what we need for Bitcoin mining. We need for AI data centers. I mean, she's coming out blasting there, Stuart. That was pretty interesting. Very
it was a big
interesting.
deal. We've invited her onto the show when she comes to America for the inauguration in D.C. We've invited her to come on the show in New York City. You might come and meet her.
Well,
Why not?
she's my new special friend if she's got that much energy, and she's going to be getting a lot of phone calls from other people just like me. I can guarantee you that.
Well, come on in and see her. Kevin, I'm sorry I'm out of time, but we'll see you again real soon. Mr. O'Leary, thank you, sir.
Take care.
Shout out to Mr. O'Leary for that breakdown. Of course, the Bitcoin, for those that don't understand what Bitcoin is, make sure you sit with a financial advisor. And also, there's some good people on YouTube who also break down the aspect of Bitcoin. Hakeem, before you give your commentary on Kevin O'Leary about Bitcoin, Mr. Muhammad asked a question. He said, explain what S&P is, bro. People don't know what that is. Go right ahead, Hakeem.
Okay.
S&P 500.
I guess I'm gonna take y'all to church today. All right, and the S&P 500 is a stock exchange where it's 500 of the biggest companies. It's a market index measuring the performance of 500 U.S. companies. And if you all know, a lot of y'all might want to go invest overseas, and then U.S. companies still dominate. And this is why people overseas still vet. So statistically, go look at Ray Dalio and all this. This is not something that I'm just talking out my butt. Or you can go to many of the YouTubers on here. They always go to the S&P 500. A lot of y'all who want to promote day trading, they don't make money like that. Even the S&P 500 beats the best day traders. But it measures the performance of 500 of the best companies here. NVIDIA, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook. These companies are like that. Procter & Gamble. You know what I mean? You might hear these names, Gillette, and these things like that.
Correct. And then also your thoughts on Kevin O'Leary talking about Bitcoin hitting the 100K.
Me, Ron, Jordan, we've been pro Bitcoin, pro cryptocurrency, pro blockchain here. There's many shows we have done this. Kevin O'Leary has been pro Bitcoin, he's always been ahead of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I've already 10x my investment on Bitcoin. 10x my investment. 10x my investment on Shiba Inu. 10x my investment on XRP. 10x my investment on Polygon. I could keep going. Trump has set a wave to embrace this new technology. We as people here need to embrace the technology. A lot of us young, black, and intelligent. We cannot be scared. The next 30 years is going to set a precedent for your kids, and generations become. This time, the sun should not set on black people. The only way that's going to happen, you have to embrace Bitcoin. You have to embrace cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. There's going to be the biggest transfer of wealth. And let me not say black people only. My Mexican brothers, Juancito, my Polish brothers, Russians, the Russians already got their hands on it. But Americans, my Louisiana Arcadians, the Mississippians, Bitcoin is going to now allow people to have access to money now. Cryptocurrency is already shaping the African continent who's embracing it. Look at El Salvador, where Bukeles, their currency is Bitcoin. Their trade spend money on Bitcoin. Their money he made the biggest investment by buying over 50 million. He's already triple X his money. Triple X the country's wealth. Bukeles in El Salvador took the money and bought Bitcoin and tripled. He is too smart for his own good. So I'm telling you, people, as my people, and I'm talking about good, great Americans, white, black, yellow, whatever, we need to embrace the future. We cannot be scared anymore. We got to get our kids involved. We got to get our women involved. We got to get the baby boomers.
On a spot live, she said, "Well, are you holding? What's the play now that they're up? The play now is that they are continue to put your money in there. Of course, it's not financial advice. Of course, do your own personal research and also sit with your own financial advisor. But to me, just leave your money in there like it's a savings account and take out whenever you want to take out. If you're trying to buy something."
To answer Miss On the Spotlight, the young lady, I do dollar cost averaging. I buy a little bit every time I get paid, and I hold. I've never spent those money. It's just there.
Don't think you don't spend it. You keep it as a savings account.
I just keep it as a savings account. Mm-hmm. I'm not saving. I'm buying it for the next generation. That's what it's all about. We got to think 200 to 300 years later. I want ships with my name on it in space. I want my descendants to be conquerors of planets. The only way I can do that is to invest. I want land with my name on it, towns. White folks do it every day. White folks plan for 2-3 generations. We plan for next Saturday.
And I was sit with someone that really is good with cryptocurrency. I'm not really someone that's really good, and I'm still doing my research. But you see when you start seeing like big name investors start investing in Bitcoin, that's when you need to really start doing your research and say, okay, why are they investing in Bitcoin? Because one person, right now you got Donald J. Trump who putting right now $5 million into Bitcoin. Why? Because I mean, money itself, paper money, is going to pretty much change. It's not going to be the same anymore. So I would say sit with the financial advisors and find out where you want